All right, what's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to another episode of the Legion Comic Correction, where we talk all things comic books. Oh, man, we've got quite a few cool things that have come out just recently and that are coming out soon. Yeah. We've got Superman.
It's the summer of a lot happening.
Summer of a lot, man.
Yeah.
Superman.
It's July. We
got Fantastic Four. We've got, we've got the Black Panther animated show coming out in August.
Ironheart
just dropped and finished. We'll be reviewing that later.
Just finished, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got so much, but what we're talking about today is one of all of our favorites that we've just been dreaming that he'd come back. That's right. You know, get led back to the stable.
That's right.
Back home.
Back home,
man. We've got Daredevil. We're talking about Daredevil.
Dare freaking devil.
Daredevil. Freaking born again.
And also Kingpin.
Yes, I mean, it's really about Kingpin.
Bullseye.
At least for Harry and I.
Bullseye is freaking cool, too. We
yes,
got Bullseye coming back, too,
for
man.
Sure.
We got so much of the good stuff. He did, which is comic accurate.
It is.
There's a comic book where he does that, and so much of it, it was beautiful. So we're going to talk about it. We'll kind of give our thoughts on what we feel about Daredevil from the Netflix. And then jump into Born Again. So if you haven't watched it, it's all on Disney Plus right now. But spoilers. It's been a while, but I know we got lots to watch. We were just talking about this, Harry.
Yeah.
There's so much to watch that you're bound to get behind on things, but don't get behind on this because it was really, really good.
Yeah. That's right. Got to rein it in, you know?
Yep.
That's right. It's tough. It's tough to do.
It's tough to do.
So you gotta dig those spurs in and just get it done.
Dig the heels in.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. As we always say.
As we always say.
Well, anyway, if you guys are into comic book podcasts and talking about all the latest TV shows and movies, and sometimes we talk about like video games and stuff too, this is the place for you. Like and subscribe.
Sir.
The easiest way you can help us is to like and subscribe and hit that bell. That gives us traction on the site. Also, there's bigger ways you can support down in the description. You can go to our website at legionofcc.com where you can help us out by buying sweet merch like that and that, sweet merch like this, and sweet merch like that hat over
Believe it or not, there are more hats than just garbage hats.
Yeah, we're all wearing garbage hats today.
Boy.
There are. There's a bunch
I actually looked at both of you. I have 3 hats here.
You could have broken it up.
I could have broken it up, but I said...
Made the choice.
Yeah,
made the choice. And the problem is here...
It's not a garbage review.
This is not a garbage
review. It's not a garbage review at all.
Thought about that myself.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
interesting.
All the money from our store, guys, goes to making the podcast better, making sure that we get out to the movies, to watch and review for you guys, making sure that we can spruce up the studio and all of that. And if you want to help in an even bigger way, that also helps you. We've got our Patreon down there linked as well. You get exclusive content like artwork, behind-the-scenes videos and photos, extra podcasts, the ability to vote on stuff, and free gifts. Last month, we gave away our Legion 5 hat to all paid members of any tier. If you claimed that, awesome. If not, we'll have more gifts coming out. But every month, we do a gift. Big ones for Christmas and summer, so be on the lookout. If you join today, you can grab July's gift or August's gift or whenever it is you're listening.
Or any upcoming gift.
That's right.
Our Patreons really just saddle up and come along on this ride with us.
Yeah. That's true. We couldn't do without them.
No,
that's right.
Not at all.
So join us in all of our comic podcast magic. All right, let's talk about Daredevil Born Again. First of all, just a quick, what is your guys' visceral reaction to the Netflix series 1, and then when we heard that it was coming back,
we have to have Harry start. Daredevil has been his
true.
We have to let Harry start on this, and I'm going to really work to keep my mouth shut.
It's true. I'll help.
I'll
if
do
he
the
starts
best I
to talk,
can.
I'll just give him.
I'm going to do the best I can, Harry. Just know it's out of love.
I know. So my initial visceral reaction was
sometimes you just got to put a bit.
Yeah, you really got to. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Really got to give you a pull back.
Yeah,
you know?
Pull back on the reins.
Yep, pull back on the reins. Yeah, it was a very exciting announcement when we heard it initially for the show coming back out. I guess I don't know. It's that weird hybrid series where they're like, this is everything to do with the Netflix series, but we don't own the Netflix series, but we do.
It's all on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
man. You can watch
it's
all
on Disney Plus. So I know they own it, but it's weird, and you know what I'm talking about. If you've heard any of the news around it, or if you haven't, it was weird. So
true.
I think everyone that enjoyed the Netflix shows were excited, but were worried about what it was going to be. And so I think...
what were you worried they'd do?
Oh, just tone it back. Yeah, nerf it.
Well, we
make
saw,
it more PG.
Right. We saw She-Hulk.
Right, and they nerfed it a little bit.
They gave him a very different light, and we're like...
She-Hulk? They nerfed it? That's not nerfing.
No,
they
nerfed
messed
him.
it up.
Him.
No.
They're like, they made him like a college boy.
Just sucks.
Yeah.
Outright.
What, you didn't like She-Hulk twerking?
It was never good in the first place. Sweet Lord.
Well,
I'll pull back.
We know you're a big Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, Megan
fan.
the Stallion.
The Stallion.
Yes.
And you know a thing or
as
two
in the
about
horse.
Stallions. Yeah, you know a thing or two about stallions. So.
That's right.
I do.
He is known as the Allentownian Stallion. Anyway,
right, but yeah, we were afraid they
were afraid they were going to nerf. We were afraid that they were going to just make it very whitewashed and boring, which they did not do. Which is great.
Thankfully,
there was more CGI, which we can all agree it's par for the course with Disney.
Yep.
Because
and superheroes
modern superheroes to a degree. Yes, except for some DC stuff because DC likes it dirty. So, but
they really like to roll around in the mud.
They really, they really love the mud between the hooves.
Right, the old muck of the stables.
Yeah, really into that. So, all that being said, we had our worries. We were excited though, still because Charlie Cox is an amazing Daredevil.
They all came back.
Everybody came back. There were some new additions that really stepped up to the plate and to the series that they had. Some people didn't last very long that were from the original show. May they rest in peace. But
it's a good thing, though. Would you agree that's a good thing that they took those chances? I mean, not necessarily that you wanted.
Yeah, out of like any show or any movies that Marvel has come out with, I think they should have killed off other people, but they decided to do it here. Was I upset about it? Maybe a little bit. Was I okay with it? Yes.
Right.
So
we want to feel fear.
Sure, absolutely.
Right?
No one's safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, no one's safe in Hell's Kitchen.
If they can kill Foggy that quickly,
yes. Spoilers, I guess, but
we
you know what you did here.
You know we're about.
You clicked on here. You knew. I
mean, for me, it was the right person to kill for exactly that reason.
Sure. Closest person.
Right.
I mean, the Punisher, right? The Punisher says it's always been about him.
Right. Yeah. You can't kill Karen because she's the tie to the Punisher.
Right.
So if they wanted anything that's going to connect the two of them, you're going to have to keep Karen.
Right. That's going to really hurt Matt.
Right.
And that's what they need.
And they did it like right off the bat, which was pretty interesting.
Gutsy.
Yeah, it was bold. It was a bold take, especially for anyone that watched the Netflix series and was like, someone was like, I'm done with Marvel, but I see Daredevil's coming back. Oh, it's the same Daredevil. Oh, it's the same Kingpin. Oh, it's the same cast for the most. And I mean, as far as everyone knew when they were doing all of the Comic-Cons and everything, Foggy was there. I'm really excited to come back, blah, blah, blah. And then they're just like, you're going to die.
That's a rough sell.
It is a rough sell.
It's got to be really tough for him.
Yeah, there was a ton of announcements that like he was super excited to come back and this, that, the other. And then like he went to the first.
It's not only a rough sell. Can you imagine being the director? Foggy, we're bringing you back.
But.
Pause.
He's like, yes, I'm coming back.
You're coming back. They called him. You're coming back, bud.
We're killing you immediately.
Like first 10 minutes.
It
was like the first
you're getting
10 minutes.
No screen time.
I'm sure he's gonna have some flashbacks though.
I'm sure they
will. That's a rough one.
They did confirm that actor is coming back for parts of season 2. So there must be flashbacks.
There has to be.
Or
flashbacks.
He's not dead.
Or he's not.
Well, so there is rumor. I believe it was the door number of the apartment that Matt's new girlfriend is in is the same number as the issue number where Foggy was in the comics, where Foggy was supposed to be killed, but he was actually put into witness protection, and it was all part of an elaborate plan to like weed out things. So people are like, oh, is it going to actually happen that way? But honestly,
like it was a ploy from Kingpin to like get Daredevil back out to like destroy him. Through like the fake cops group or whatever, the vigilante hunter group.
Yeah, maybe, but honestly, like
if you do that, Disney, we're gonna have some words.
It would be comic accurate, but I think they played it to such a degree. Like, I don't think Matt would have been away from Daredevil so long if that, like, it just doesn't make sense in the series to, like, Matt, at least in the series, thinks he's dead. They really played it like he's dead, and I hope he is. I love that actor.
In Born Again, he dies, right?
Yeah.
So I hope he's dead.
Right.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Not for the actor,
not for the
but
actor.
I mean,
He's
like...
No. For the plot, yeah. I
hope they do.
It's a character... It's a character point that he needs.
He needs it.
I forget what the word.
It's his Uncle
is.
Ben. His canon
that's
event.
Good.
Canon event.
His
Thank
canon
you.
event.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's his Uncle Ben.
Comparison.
I almost
Uncle
said
Ben
climax,
so
but that's not it. That's not it.
No. Yeah, it's his,
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
okay.
Just me.
I think for all of us,
but direct at you.
But for you to start us off with.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
What is your favorite change from the initial series to now?
The Netflix series
to Disney.
Ooh, okay.
And then what are you least happy about in that change?
Ooh, that's a hot topic.
Yeah, that is
That's good, man.
I know.
Right off the press.
That's
That's hot to trot.
That is hot to trot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And so if you need some time to think about that, we could go to Greg's initial gut reaction and then come back.
Let's finish the first sec.
You want to do that?
Sequencer.
All right. Yeah. First question.
So think about that.
Okay,
think about that because I think that's the question that's on everyone's mind.
Sure,
right? Yeah.
Because the reality is what you just said is what we were all feeling.
Yes.
We were all feeling that coming in.
Yep.
Like they could nerf this real bad. They could mess it up real bad.
I think we all had the inclination.
A lot of
we're
fear.
going to not
a lot of fear.
Well, and I think it was amplifying. This is what my first reaction was because of the original writers and the team in it that was there before the writer's strike, which they ended up switching them out and getting a new showrunner and whatnot, and that changed everything.
Yeah,
Charlie Cox has come out in interviews and said that him and Vincent D'Onofrio kind of went to them and were like, this doesn't work. Like, we need to change things. And they listened to them, which was really good, because originally there was a lot of changes they made. Originally, Foggy and Karen were not coming back, those actors, and they had replaced the actress who was playing Vanessa with another actress, and so it was just it was going to leave a really nasty taste in people's mouths. So the writer's strike, no matter how nasty it was, and kind of postponed a lot of things and messed up a lot of productions.
Yeah,
it helped with this one because they were able to kind of, circle the horses, circle the wagons, and get things back to where they needed to go. And that was helpful.
To that point, can you imagine? I know Vincent D'Onofrio is not actually Kingpin in real life.
He's real close, though.
But can you imagine
the nicest dude.
Him walking up into a meeting being like, no.
This isn't working.
And then somebody trying to, say, no,
well,
this is what we're actually, and then, having to sit there with Vincent D'Onofrio just staring at you like Kingpin. I wonder if he just taps into that in those conversations.
I hope so.
Because he should. Yeah. He should. That man has played some of the most intimidating characters I've seen on TV.
He's so gentle and nice, though, in interviews. It's so funny.
I know he is, but
it's funny.
He's not, but he's not. In my mind. My mind. If I was in a meeting and he was like, we're not going to do that, I'd be, we're not anymore.
You're right.
We're not.
Right. We're going to listen to you.
Yeah.
No, they did, and they rewrote a lot. They came back in, they reworked the script and everything, and apparently a lot of the episodes that are in it are still from the original scripting. They just changed the order and changed the tonality of it, and they were going to go with a little bit more of a pulled back, and they went with a little bit more of a violent, and honestly, we were scared, but I think we were all happy with what they ended up giving us, especially knowing that all 18 that they're filming the second 9 or 8 episodes, and it's a full story. So we've got more coming. Because if this was the whole thing, I think we would have been a little sad. Obviously, it ends on a cliffhanger, but we didn't get a lot of Daredevil at the beginning, and that kind of concerned us. But knowing that the story was written as this big arc, and we've got all this second half of all Daredevil glory, oh man! I think I'd say 95% of my fears were assuaged after seeing this first season. Yeah. I'm so excited for season 2. It's going to be legit. All right, what about you, Logan? What was your gut? And then we'll go to your question.
So gut was excitement, just pure excitement.
Sure. Yeah.
But it changed very quickly before the season started.
Sure.
And the reason why, I'm going to tell you this right now, was their initial announcement was 24 episodes.
Yeah, 18, I think.
No.
Was it 24?
It was 24.
24. Yeah.
And then
it dropped 18.
You told me that it was dropping to 18.
Right.
And then you told me it was now becoming two seasons.
Yeah.
And
that was
started
concerning.
to get really angry because I'm going to tell you right now, like, I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Like, we are making too many changes on the front end of pieces.
Right.
And we know when they do that,
that usually messes
everything up.
Yeah.
And so I was skeptical.
Yeah.
I even took longer to watch it because I was pretty upset about a couple of the things early on in the episodes. And I told you that, where I was like, this is not my Kingpin.
Right.
Like, I'll tell you right out the gate.
Right.
Like, to start, I was like,
So
this
great,
dude
though.
is not intimidating to me anymore.
So smart,
like,
though.
It was.
So smart.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was brilliant when they had the weight change, the increases, eating, all that stuff. It was brilliant. But my initial reaction was excitement that went to major panic.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is exactly what Disney does.
Yep.
And I was worried. I was worried.
But thankfully, we watched it.
Thankfully, it changed.
And you listened to yourself because your thing is always the ending matters.
The ending
so you
is
gotta
what
finish
matters.
it. So
Finish
if you didn't finish it, you probably would have ended.
And I have to tell you, for this being the halfway point,
yes. Oh man, I love that.
It was such a great mid culmination.
Yeah.
That it feels so good. And like, normally, I hate split.
Yeah,
films.
waiting for stuff.
Like, I hate the split, but I love where we're at right now.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, part of that is because I love the villains and I love Kingpin.
He's back.
So like,
They ended with him being back.
Yeah.
This man in a big way. With a bit of an exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Point.
And we'll talk about the ending point.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
there.
The right response is yes.
Yes.
Our final topic will kind of be about what we thought about the ending and our favorite parts of that. But
dear Lord.
Yeah. Oh my word. But yeah, it was. I mean, the best part is we have less than a year before part 2 comes out.
That's right.
So part 2 comes. It does. Yeah. It comes out.
Hope. I don't.
And I want to speak to that. I was
nice.
glad that
how many times do we get something on time?
That's what I was about to say. I was like,
true.
We got this pretty much on time.
We did
this is one of those series, and all of the ones being on time, I'm glad it was this one
for sure
because we needed this. We needed this win. Disney,
Marvel needed this win.
Yes,
Marvel needed this win.
Their
track record for shows is not good.
Well, and we've talked about the ramp up here. They've gotten like 4 wins in a row.
Right.
So hopefully, Ironheart is. We haven't watched it. If you guys have watched it, if you want to leave a non-spoilery comment,
I haven't watched
down
it
below.
yet. But
we haven't either.
I'm very concerned.
Let us know. Let us know down there.
Yeah.
But it does. They did announce that it does cap Phase 5. So Phase 5 ends with Ironheart.
Right.
And
Really?
Phase 6 begins with Fantastic Four.
What was the beginning of Phase 5? Now I don't even know.
Phase
it's been
5,
so long.
WandaVision.
Get out of here.
No.
No.
It was Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man Quantumania, I believe that was it. But yeah, it's
crazy to think that was the beginning. I'm like, that just came out last year. No, it's been like 4 years.
So, going to my question.
Yes, I am actually ready.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
for once, I know, right? It's great.
Pony up, man. Pony up.
Wild horses. So, what I enjoyed about this non-Netflix first season of Daredevil was that it wasn't just about Matt / Daredevil.
Amen.
So like
that's good.
So
that is a great point.
How the original Netflix series was, Matt was the main character, Daredevil was the main character, and everything played off of that. There was sub scenes.
There was a few stuff with Karen.
Sure. Yeah. And there were sub scenes of all the characters having their own thing, but this was split pretty much right down the middle between Kingpin and Daredevil.
Yeah.
And with that, if you think back to a lot of the movies that are like critically acclaimed to be some of the best comic movies, so you think of the Dark Knight series.
Sure.
You think of The Dark Knight. Half that movie was really about the Joker. And the development within that, and the further development of what we had as Batman: The Dark Knight.
Sure.
So when it comes to those types of shows / movies, if they do them well, it can be really good, because usually either if it's a movie, it's at the end of the movie, or if it's in a show, it's either the next season or middle of this season or middle of the next season. You have a climax point, which I was saying earlier, and that's usually really good because you're fully invested in this villain, but then you're also fully invested in the hero, and you're like, I gotta pick a side kind of thing, and you pick whoever you like better. And this is probably I like both a lot, so I can't even say. So I was really appreciative of them having a little bit more of the limelight on Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin because he deserves it.
I would even argue that Frank got a good amount of time, particularly towards the end, particularly in the season finale.
The last two episodes.
The last two episodes, he got a good balance in there too.
Well, I would always love some more Frank Castle.
But they're setting him up because
they're making another.
They're making a special.
They're making
just
another
him.
special.
So
I know, but I'm just saying he got a good balance of time
Yeah.
and development in those last two episodes.
Oh man, Frank.
I think honestly, there's an argument to be had that I think that each. I mean, it's hard to say. Like Karen's good at being Karen. Like I can't denounce that. But if you just pick Kingpin, Daredevil, and Frank Castle, the Punisher, I don't think there's a greater combination of a series having the best actors to fit those roles.
Oh,
I don't think you could. I don't think there's a single argument. Like Loki, really, really good as Loki. Like what's his name? Wilson.
Yeah. Wilson.
What's his name?
Wait, what?
Deadpool?
No. The guy that played along with Loki.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like he's good at it, but I mean, there's not really many other. We're talking about 3 characters and 3 class acts within those characters. Like I don't think you could argue there's another show within Disney.
Yeah, for the
for
the shows.
No, absolutely.
The only one
I won't even try to make.
the only one that I would say is kind of close for the back and forth, but it doesn't compare. I don't think is Bucky and Sam.
Sure,
like they're
but that's
such
only
a great
2.
dynamic.
I agree with you.
Yeah. But like this,
but
just
we're not
ups
even,
the ante.
I don't think we're even close. I mean, they're not even the same ballpark.
Well, and the thing is, Daredevil has those 3 Netflix seasons to kind of have built us up as these characters are so beautiful, and they're so beautifully written, and they're still so beautifully written. It's so good.
It's a really great show all around. And if you're in this episode with us and you haven't seen the Netflix ones,
watch them.
And you're just clicking on this because you're like, oh, I heard Daredevil's good. Don't watch Daredevil Born Again. Go back and watch the other 3 seasons.
You have
watch
to watch
Punisher.
First.
Yeah.
Watch it first.
The last season of Daredevil is the slowest one.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Still better than 80% of all of Disney.
Yeah.
So go back and watch it. Good. It's really good, even though it's technically on Disney Plus now, so it is part of Disney. But anyway, go back and watch it.
Yeah. Second half of that question.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with, and I mentioned it before, the CGI fight scenes.
Yep.
So that was your least
practical fights in the original series.
Yep.
Yeah.
And especially you as a martial artist, like, they were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The choreography in that was just, you were like, holy crap. Like,
yeah.
And there were glimpses of it here.
There were.
Yeah.
But when it came to like the fight scene at the end of the series with Frank and Daredevil,
I knew where he was going with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I understand Frank just blows people's heads off, so it doesn't really matter.
Literally.
Yeah.
But like even in the Punisher series, Frank Castle got down and dirty, like fist fighting, knife fighting, shooting, and it was very, very practical. Very, like, filled with the squib shots and everything. Like, it was just so cool to see that on scene or on camera, and knowing that was guys actually fighting, and it wasn't like that stereotypical like you have the main fighter fighting another guy, and then the other guys are kind of just standing around with like batons, like waiting. Like we're talking about like multiple people attacking each other at the same time, and it was like, wow, that's like beautiful.
Yeah.
And
well, it's also
that's not there anymore.
More realistic. Like
for sure.
Like if we think about it, like people get exhausted in fights very quickly. Very quickly.
Yeah.
And so to see that in more of the Punisher early Netflix stuff, they're beat up.
Yeah.
They're worn
they're
out.
Limping their way.
Barely walking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if Disney didn't want to invest time into that. I don't know what the reasoning was. It's obviously cheaper just to pay some nerd on a computer to just say, "Hey, take my body."
Maybe not.
Maybe.
I think it
probably
is.
Probably
expensive.
Yeah,
they have those nerds in the basement locked up. They won't let them eat unless they get that done.
It's
It's not wrong.
It's that balance. It's that balance.
They're caged horses.
Yeah, true. You gotta break them.
Free.
Yeah. You gotta break them or let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that balance, though, of like, the Netflix show was so gritty and real and like very not comic booky in a lot of ways. And then like, they swung, I agree with you. I think they swung a little too far into the comic booky. Like they're like, we're going to make it a little more unbelievable because they are comic book characters. And you read some of the Punisher comics, some of the Daredevil comics, and they do those things. And so I think it was like, well, this is their interpretation of that balance of real and comic book, and they just went a little too far into the comic book.
I don't even think it was that, though. I'm going to have to disagree. Like, I don't think, like, if you think of the fight scene in Punisher where he's in that, like, I don't know, some, like, construction building or something like that, and he's got all the guns hidden. Yeah. And he's like, it's him versus...
In this show?
No. The Punisher show.
Yeah.
So, but even in Daredevil, but for one, being Punisher, because obviously blowing people up and stabbing and shooting people, because Daredevil doesn't do that. He just beats people.
Right.
But like Punisher kills people, and you're talking about fake blood and things like that, or the squib rounds.
You think it looked faker?
I think it looked more fake in this
right.
than it did in that. And it's like, it was still, what Punisher was doing was still absolutely ridiculous and unrealistic in the old Punisher show, but it was still practical.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, why did you love Andor?
Yeah.
Because it was all practical. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Stop it. You haven't even watched it yet. Don't talk about that.
Listen, I watched all of Andor, and it got better. It got a lot better.
And he's even farther than me. He's in the second season, and he's watching, and he's enjoying it. Anyway, go on.
But I did appreciate it because it was practical.
Yeah.
Everything's practical. Bring it back to practical.
Bring it back to practical. Yeah, and we do. And we same thing with Skeleton Crew. Where
Make a freaking shirt. Bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back. Okay. Fair. My turn?
What about you?
All right. I'm going to do my negative first, just because it's the same as you. Okay. I thought it was...
cheap.
Yeah, it just felt
low grab.
Wait, cheap that I'm saying that, or cheap that they did this way?
Cheap that you're saying that.
Yeah, no, I think it wasn't okay.
You know what, Logan? Get off your high horse, dude.
I'll add to yeah. Get down to the calm people here.
Yeah.
Take a walk around the stable.
Just mount off, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, if you're okay with just following the crowd, following the herd, you know.
Well, I'll add to it a little bit. In that. When you were saying the breakdown of all the different characters, I know
green tea all day.
I know the Punisher is getting
another great movie.
I know the Punisher is getting a special, but I would have liked more Punisher in this.
I could see that.
I would have liked another.
It would have been crowded though.
I know. But I would have liked the third episode of him. More.
Oh yeah, if they put more episodes.
That's what I mean. Like another episode.
Okay, so you're saying add another episode just to have more.
Exactly right.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I did watch it through, and I had that same thought. I'm like,
one thing. I little flesh him out just a little bit more.
They kind of just took him and threw him in there.
Especially,
it's really hard. It's really hard.
Especially though, because I know, and don't be these people if you're watching.
Yeah.
I know there are going to be a lot of people that just watch this and don't watch Netflix, and so we've got a lot of that body of the Punisher in our minds. I would have liked to see the MCU let him breathe a little bit more in this season, but maybe he might be in there more next part. Next half. Yeah, let him cook a little. Yeah. That's right.
I hear you.
All right.
Agreed.
So
improvement,
the improvement, right? So man, it's tough because Netflix was so good. It's tough to think of.
Yeah, but there has to be something.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you've got to have something in your mind.
Yeah, here it is. This is my improvement, and I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but I like the expansion of the world for Daredevil, allowing more heroes in the Marvel universe to exist with him. So like the inclusion of White Tiger.
I agree with that. I'm all about that. I'm all about more ground and pounds.
Right. The talk about there's other vigilantes out there that are like doing this, the whole vigilante act that just Kingpin's against. Yeah. So like the idea that, okay, Daredevil's not an island. There are other people out here. Like they even talk about Spider-Man at one point.
They do.
Into the walls.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, this is a greater, bigger, fuller New York that they weren't allowed to do in Netflix. You know?
This is what they should have been doing with most of the MCU, but they're but they're not.
Right.
They're like,
well, it's the same thing we said from Captain America: Brave New World, right? Where we said in the first 10 minutes, there's more connectivity than the last phase,
right?
And that's what we're used to. That's what we need, and so we see this greater, fuller New York because
we can't act like.
They're not there.
They don't know these other heroes exist.
Yeah, Kingpin wouldn't just ignore Spider-Man.
Right.
Or White Tiger or whatever.
Spider-Man is
He's big.
One of his villains is Kingpin too.
Yeah.
Right.
So I appreciate that they broadened their horizons there.
Let's wait till they bring Elektra back.
Elektra?
Jeez.
Well, Elektra, but I was saying Electro.
Oh, Electro. Or both.
Or both.
Oh God.
I don't think they're bringing her back.
They better not.
Well, she died twice.
They brought Gardner.
She does come back.
We already had her come
we
back
had her in Deadpool.
Yes.
and Wolverine. So
I'm
like,
okay. I'm okay with that.
just let it go.
Well, the Elektra in
You
the
didn't like
Daredevil
Elektra?
series, I
Yeah.
liked the Netflix series. I thought she was cool. But
I thought she was
yes.
more comic accurate than
You're right.
Oh,
You're right.
Jennifer Garner?
than Jennifer Gardner.
I got lost
That,
on
though, that basketball match with her and
true.
Ben Affleck, man.
Listen. Yeah,
Talk
when
about
you say
what's in
Elektra,
your
my
wallet?
mind-
You know,
my
what's
mind
in your
immediately
wallet?
goes to Jennifer
The Ben
Gardner,
Affleck
and
one,
I
yeah.
immediately have like
Yeah, you just
start breaking
you
down.
throw up in your mouth a little
Yeah,
bit, you know.
yeah.
I
And
hear
then
that.
her individual movie.
Hey, do you remember?
Do you remember Elektra?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
unfortunately I do.
I don't.
Unfortunately,
I don't remember
do.
much at all.
Blocked it
I
all.
do.
All right, well, how about you? Answer your own question, my man.
Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna have a hot take on this.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Nothing is better.
No, that wouldn't be a hot take.
The
status
whole
quo.
thing. Yeah.
Like what we got
Mm.
from Frank
Mm.
in this better
Yeah.
than in the Netflix series.
Ooh.
And here-
Bold.
I know.
Clarification.
Let me
Clarification.
clarify.
Wait. Better than the Frank we got in Daredevil, or all over the entirety of Netflix stuff?
That's hard to
Is
say.
this like
but
I
would
like
just
Frank
to
here
say
more,
I
or
like
Frank
Frank
He likes
here
Frank.
more? And let me
Oh.
explain
Okay,
why.
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He pushes Daredevil
Yeah.
in a way that we never saw in any of the other series.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't.
I don't think so.
Here. Let me explain mine.
No.
Okay.
Nay, I say.
Hold my horse.
Nay.
So I have the talking horse right now. I have it. Okay. So here's the thing.
He's
Let me
soft.
explain.
He's soft, isn't he?
The way he went after him about Foggy,
Yeah.
like that was intense.
Sure.
That was like
Yeah.
the strangest relationship of like, I actually care about you,
Yeah.
but I don't care about you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I don't care if you have a mental
He
breakdown.
cares about him, and he doesn't
this.
care about his feelings.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
Right,
care
right.
about your feelings.
Tough love.
You need to deal with this.
Yeah, I'm about that.
And if you don't deal with this, I will kill you.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here, right now,
Yeah.
and I don't care.
Yeah.
And then the line.
name, Red.
The line in the I don't remember it exactly, but in his apartment of like
When he saves him.
when he saves
yeah.
him, but it's literally like, you may have wanted somebody else, but you got me.
Yeah.
Like that's like
Well, and the
I
quips
don't
back,
care.
the quips back and forth of like, he's like, oh, you got a haircut. You put on cologne for me. You know?
Yeah.
They were great.
I really love that. But
Yeah.
also the Frank at the end with the police officers.
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah.
engagement, first off, number one, when he first walks in there,
Yeah.
they're all dumbstruck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just starts blowing faces
Yeah, he's like,
off.
You're not
boom,
me.
Boom.
Right, he's not there to
boom.
talk.
I'm
Yeah.
not the one
sitting
wearing
there-
hockey
I'm
pads.
sitting there. We all know in the back of our minds he's getting captured because he just
absolutely.
walked into
Oh,
a
yeah.
wolf's den
He
and
knew.
he's just going to get over. Yes,
He was just
He
he,
knew.
was just trying to kill as many as he could.
I know.
He was-
and
he was
that's
glad
the
to
thing.
die.
He's going for a kill
That's
streak.
the thing. My point is,
Overkill.
that is Frank.
Yeah.
Frank
Yeah, true.
is,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going in here,
Yeah.
and I don't care if I walk out.
No.
Right.
Like,
right.
I do not
No.
care.
It's the Valhalla mentality. He's
And
like, I'll
here's
go be
the
with my
thing.
family.
I was sitting there like, he's actually going to make it through.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
There were
like,
so many of them.
there
though.
were so many.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's still going to get them all.
Well,
he's
because-
going to get them all.
because he was their hero, so they didn't actually want to kill him.
Right.
Right. That's
So
why he
was
got
able-
like a
that's
couple
why-
shots
I
off.
I know.
So
but
good,
then they
though.
capture him and they have that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And any sane person,
Yeah.
logical
I'm not going
person,
over there.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's actually going to take this deal. Like, they're literally saying to him,
Right,
you
right.
get to do,
You get the resources you want.
You.
Yeah. Yeah.
like, you get to be Frank. Like, but now you have backing to do it,
right.
and he just spits in their face.
I love it.
That is, we did not see that.
No.
Yeah.
That didn't exist in the Netflix, and it's just maybe
Yeah.
it's because it didn't get there. That's
Yeah,
perfectly
he might
fine.
just have
in
been
it,
developed
yeah.
now.
That's
It's-
perfectly fine. But the
Well, it's like 2 years after Netflix or so, or a year or two after Netflix. So he's had time on the
level
street.
Yeah, I think
of
yeah.
Frank
years.
that we get is
Yeah.
peak Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't care about anything.
He had reason to be around in the Netflix series.
Right.
So for vendettas, for revenge,
right, to finish things.
For everything else. Now he's just like, I don't care.
His only reason, his only slight reason is Karen. Right? Yeah. His only slight reason, and he's battling that.
And she already used it. Yeah. She already played that card.
She knew it. Yeah.
He doesn't. He's like, you don't get another one of those. Yeah, like that's it. Like he gives no rips.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take on the improvement.
I like that.
The improvement.
I like that.
What I will say is,
what's your down?
My down is. I can't. I'm forgetting her name. Is Kingpin's wife Vanessa?
Yeah, Vanessa.
She's like boring to me. They make her seem like this, like the Kingpin, and
she was the front for him.
She gives me nothing. I get nothing from her.
I hear that.
Like her characterization in the Netflix series was about like almost trying to balance him, and him. She was like kind of his kryptonite to a certain extent.
Sure.
Like
he didn't go as far as he would have because
to make her be who she is in this series isn't a problem.
Yeah.
It's not believable to me. I don't feel it. Like I'm not sitting there like one of these other mob bosses that she was controlling and they're like, we made money with you and all this stuff and like the whole marriage issue and like she didn't do it for me. She didn't do it for me at all.
Fair.
At all. And who she portrayed in the Netflix series did. Like I loved her performance as the art dealer, the like really like she was I don't know how to describe it. She was just she was living in a world separate from Kingpin.
Right, and he did that on purpose.
And he did that on purpose. They were separate. Now the fact that they are in the grind together, and she's almost, when he is mayor, in it in a deeper way than he is or portrayed that way.
That was a facade, though, I think.
I know it was a facade, but I didn't believe it from her. I didn't believe it from her at all.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't a twist when you found out he was always pulling the strings.
When he was always pulling the strings,
you were like,
I'm not sitting there like, what? Like she didn't believe this or didn't do that? Like, no, she was never a moment in my mind was I like,
fair.
Maybe she will turn on him. Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I did like when she shot the dude in the affair, the guy that they had the affair, when he gives her the gun, and that was
his
cool.
name? Not Kyle.
No, it was Luke. I don't remember.
No.
Thomas.
No. Who cares?
Joseph.
Jason.
I don't look it up because it's gonna bug me now.
Jay Quellen.
Well, let's Aaron. Let's wrap it up with this. So, the series ends.
Yeah.
With Kingpin, as you were saying, finally stepping back into he's got the city where he wants it.
Yes.
And
he's got it all.
He shows off his brutality by literally crushing a dude's head in his hands. And we have Daredevil. Daredevil on the run. Punisher is captured, and Daredevil and Karen are starting to put together a team, people who can help them to fight what the Kingpin is doing in New York City.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we end it. So the question here is...
So cool also that little island aspect where it's like not a part of the United States. Like so cool.
Yeah,
so interesting.
He's got the there's no embargo or he can do the trading, all the offshore
anything.
stuff.
Well, it's not a part of the United States. Like he can run it like his own country.
I love it. So
crazy.
With that in mind, who do we got season 2 coming up? We know that Daredevil's going to be rocking the Shadowland outfit, the black suit, which is going to be super cool.
Yeah.
We know that Bullseye's coming back.
Yeah.
And there's rumors swirling all over the place about who's going to be in it. Who do we think is going to be joining Daredevil to fight Kingpin?
Jessica Jones.
And, well, we've
stupid.
That's already been confirmed.
I know.
So we know Jessica Jones coming back.
Throw up in my mouth.
I would rather have Luke Cage of the Defenders coming
100%.
back, but I would rather have her than Iron Fist.
Out of the three, Luke Cage was the best.
Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. So
but Jessica Jones is a big drop off from Luke Cage.
At least
for
she's
me.
super powered.
I enjoyed the Luke Cage series.
Fair enough. Who do you think is going to be back? And 2, if you could have any New York based superhero from the MCU come and join him, who would you want to join him? Like, who do you want him to fight Kingpin with? Oh,
just go ahead, say it. We all know what you want to say. Just say it.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, shut up. No one here.
Ant-Man's on the West Coast.
No one here believes
not
that. Just say it.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Obviously. So the
and that would be the most Disney thing.
For sure. Well, it would also make the most sense.
No, it would be stupid.
Kingpin is Spider-Man's villain, and Spider-Man and Daredevil team up in the comics all the time.
So
it would
dumb.
make sense.
That'd
But at the very end, when they're in the cafe and bringing the people together, they actually do have part of the Spider-Man theme played in the background. The directors did confirm that. Though, interestingly, the directors of Daredevil said that the Marvel higher-ups made the call to put that in there, not him.
Would they even be allowed to use him?
I don't know. Probably, because...
Do you think legally? I'm legitimately asking, with the whole Sony agreement.
Well, because Spider-Man was in Civil War, so he was in a not Spider-Man movie, so they could bring him in.
Yeah, but he hasn't not been in a movie at all.
I think probably.
Okay.
I mean, they made the Spider-Man Friendly Neighborhood animated show, which was really good. They made that.
What does that have to do with,
So, they made a Spider-Man property movie or TV show that was a Disney property TV show, not a Sony TV show.
All right.
So, I think they probably could. But yeah, that's who I would want. But yeah. Who would you guys, I mean, I don't care who goes next, whoever's ready. What do you think?
It has to be New York based.
I don't think so. I mean, it could be
realm.
Anybody. Yeah, nearby, I guess. I mean, I think Ant-Man would be a stretch because he's West Coast.
And I don't feel like he is as ground level anymore.
Yeah, he wouldn't really fit. Spider-Man, though, nobody knows Spider-Man anymore. Everybody's forgotten him after No Way Home.
Yeah, that is true.
And he's he's listening to the cop radios at the end of No Way Home, and he's swinging around. It kind of makes sense for him to join a street level thing. But who else? Who do you think? Who would you want to see?
Does it have to be one that's never been brought in? Or okay,
just who would you like? Because they haven't confirmed anybody except for Jessica Jones.
This is tough.
It's tough.
That is a really tough question. Actually I want the point that I wanted to make was I'll add a character. I've got an idea of somebody that I'd like.
Okay.
But my point is I actually want Daredevil to lose. I want Kingpin to win.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest,
lose to the point of Matt dies, or just
not
gets
necessarily
beaten and has to come back later.
I want Kingpin's plans to actually work out. I'm sitting here this is a great plan. I love this plan. This goes to my point of villains are the only ones with plans, and heroes
are responding
respond to plans.
So he wins, and at the very last scene of the series, he gets transported to Battle World. No!
Yeah, that would be terrible.
So who's the person? Who's the person you want?
Do you know what I think would be kind of cool?
Yeah.
This isn't going to happen.
Probably not.
And this would be weird. But let's say John Cena as Sandman.
Cena would be a good Sandman.
Yeah. John Cena as Sandman.
Yeah.
We can't.
Teaming up with Kingpin?
Oh, no, wait. That's DCU.
That's DC. He's
he could.
Teaming up with Kingpin?
No.
He's a bad guy, though.
Not always.
I guess he does.
He's gray.
Flint
he's
does,
gray area.
He does help sometimes when it benefits his family.
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind John Cena.
He's concerned about what's happening for his family, so he joins Murdoch's side. It's never going to happen.
Probably not.
But that would be cool.
I wouldn't mind Cena joining the MCU, and I think that would be a good bit for him.
I think it'd be a really interesting one.
Yeah. What do you think, Harry?
What do you got, Harry? Hit me with something special.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
It's tough because it's the Watchmen are New York based, but it's not. Honestly, so right off
Watchmen's DC.
I understand.
DC.
I know. Oh, we were doing just MCU.
Oh yeah.
Could actually exist.
Well, even though
crossover,
technically,
Batman. I want Batman.
Well, no. Hold on. The Watchmen aren't technically DC.
They're
Vertigo.
They've
been absorbed.
I've got a book right over that says otherwise.
Yeah. Well, they were originally Vertigo, and now
they
were not.
I know.
So I'm a purist. Okay.
Well, Vertigo's still owned by DC.
You can be a purist, but you're wrong. It's you can say
there's a lot of purists that are wrong, but here we are
from the MCU.
Anyway, okay, so fine. Right off the bat,
right off the bat
is Moon Knight.
You just want to
right off the bat is Moon Knight.
That's so good.
Right off the bat is Moon Knight.
Solid.
I didn't even think about that.
Solid.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I changed my answer.
No.
No.
I like what Harry said.
I'll take what he's having.
I'll take what he gets. Yes.
Moon Knight would be
Moon
dope.
Knight.
Moon Knight, because
he's not ground level though. Consider do you really think he's ground level?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, sure, he's got
what other
ancient
powers
Egyptian
is
god-
he
he's got
is?
ancient Egyptian god powers. I mean, he's pretty
He's
powerful.
an ancient Egyptian
sure, but
god.
it's
But-
still like hand-to-hand combat, really.
Yeah, I mean, he can like just in different iterations. He can
Sure.
like disappear and stuff.
Okay.
And
Sure,
but
and
he's
Spider-Man
still-
can be a mech man, but like,
Yeah.
I'm for that. I'm for what
I'm
Harry
definitely
said.
for that.
so
Do
Moon
it.
Knight's my initial,
Moon Knight,
but
good.
there's like other ones that need, like Moon Knight series was really good, except for the
Yeah.
end. It kind of got weird, but whatever.
But it was aligned
I
with
liked
comics.
Moon Knight.
Sure,
Yeah.
yes, I can still say it's weird.
Oh
even though
yeah,
it's-
Yeah.
yes.
it was
Anyway,
real weird. Hippos.
I'd like
and
him to
stuff.
come back, but he had his chance, if you want to call it that, in the well-produced, well-funded show or series in Disney. But I think Luke Cage needs to come back.
Yes.
He
Agreed.
needs, like,
I
his
could
series
say-
were
I could say
good. They were
Luke.
good.
What was the actor's name? Is it Michael Coulter? I think it is Michael Coulter.
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that.
so. He's freaking amazing.
But
You want to talk about somebody who was awesome? Was Mahershala?
Mahershala Ali. Yeah, but he's gonna be Blade.
I know, but he was awesome.
He was awesome. Yeah. Luke Cage would be good.
Yeah.
Is he going to
Yeah.
be Blade? I thought that was like delayed forever.
It's a mess.
I know.
But I
Is it
still
gonna
hope
happen
he's gonna
anymore?
be Blade. I'd rather him be Blade than.
I'd really prefer him not to be turned to glue.
True.
Yeah.
True. That's where all the unwanted MCU heroes go.
Yeah.
To the glue factory.
um,
Yeah, Luke Cage is good. I hope so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not Iron Fist.
No.
No, please no. Unless they recast him.
If
but
they,
they
can you imagine the backlash of that?
If they recast him?
No. If they brought
Just brought
him
him
back and
Yeah.
people and like
Yeah. be bad.
we're supposed to get excited.
It would be good for our
about
show.
A reveal of
Yeah.
like new character. He like comes in and we're like everyone would be like, oh,
It would
wrong one.
it would be the opposite reaction to when we panned into Tom Holland getting legal advice from Charlie
yeah.
Cox and
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
cheered. It would be like
Yeah.
the opposite.
right.
Yeah. Anybody
Catches
else?
a brick.
Well, so they did. I didn't even know this because I remember that Cloak and Dagger were New York based.
Yeah, they're
But-
X-Men too.
They had a series apparently.
They did.
In 2018,
really
Oh,
bad. Really bad.
It was really
And I didn't.
bad.
I never
Yes.
even knew that because
Yes.
I was trying
It
to
was
remember
like,
what their powers were. I mean, I knew what their powers were.
I don't
but-
think it was like legitimately MCU though. I think it was before.
No, it
the
had
MCU.
Marvel tags on it.
I know, but I think it was like Agents of Shield, where it was like before they became like the Disney MCU thing, and I don't think it was.
What was they was
brought in.
very much. It was around the same time as when they did the show with Black Bolt. What was that?
the Inhumans.
The Inhumans.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, that got wrecked too.
That guy was horrible, but he came back in Doctor Strange.
No,
Got to
I
be
know,
Black
but
Bolt.
I'm saying the Inhuman show.
That was also that was
around
also
the
a
same
Marvel
time. They
property.
were trying to, yeah.
That wasn't an MCU because it wasn't.
You could go
brought
with
into the
any.
fold.
I wasn't even thinking X-Men. You could go with
Yeah.
any X-Men.
Pretty much.
like
What, for New York.
yeah.
Yeah, to come back, get Wolverine in there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Morlocks.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
too many OP.
So many good stuff
Quill!
to do though.
Let's bring Quill
Get Quill
back.
in there. He'll just hug people to death. All right, guys. Daredevil, Born Again, really
Very
good.
exciting.
If you haven't seen it,
Very exciting.
go see it. We're excited for season 2. Comes out hopefully next March, I believe.
Every
and it's gonna be really good
episode has to hit from this point on. I mean,
because Daredevil's back in the saddle.
Well, he's back in the saddle, but also
man.
because of the control that Kingpin has.
True.
Like
Right.
we're not walking
Reined him in.
He's the real, he's the real Kingpin now.
We're not walking in like tiptoeing, like what's happening here. We got to
Yeah.
figure things out. No,
Right.
no,
Right.
we know what we're rolling into.
That's right. So if you haven't watched Born Again, go watch it. I mean, we can't force you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So
That's right.
but
That's
we
true.
encourage you to do it, and we encourage you to like and subscribe if you hadn't, and join us as we keep talking through the MCU, DCU, and all those fun movies and TV shows that are coming out the rest of this year. All right, we'll catch you guys next time on the Legion of Comic Correction.
Horse.
Wait, what? What did that compare?
I found it.